Hello everyone and welcome to my cruise channel. This week we're going to talk about Black Friday sales offered across the cruise industry. But before we get into all that, I just want to remind you, if you like this video at all, if you find it helpful at all, please hit the like and subscribe buttons below. Also, for those of you that celebrate it, happy Thanksgiving. So let's get into all these Black Friday sales and what they actually mean and can they save you money. So the best way that I can describe that is it depends on what you're looking for. And it also depends if you're a loyalty member like I am to several different cruise lines. It depends on what you have as part of your perks. For example, Royal Caribbean has the Crown and Anchor Society. Now, I'm an Emerald member. My parents are Diamond members, so we get a lot of perks for free, including things like internet packages and drink packages and things like that. So we have to decide what's of value to us. In that case, the drink package is definitely worth it because while they do load alcoholic drinks onto your card for, I think it's 4 alcoholic drinks a day onto your card, we're not really big alcoholic drinkers, so we prefer the soda packages because that amount of alcohol, we won't even go through that in a day. So for us, the drink package is definitely worth it. We also tend to book the shore excursions on Black Friday. Now, why do we book both of these on Black Friday? It's because a lot of cruise lines will offer sales like 25 or in Royal Caribbean's case 50% off, which can save you a lot of money. For example, I love to zip line, and I was able to book my favorite zip line for about half the price, which is an awesome deal. Now, some cruisers will also want to book internet packages. For us, we don't really use the internet at all on our cruises, so this really isn't a big deal for us. However, if you think that you're going to need the internet package, this would be the time to go for it. Also, with us, we don't generally book the key package, which is Royal Caribbean's, I guess you could say, extra perks included package. Now, Carnival, they have what's called Faster to the Fun, which is basically the same thing. However, in the case of Royal Caribbean, and I believe Carnival still, then you'll have to pay an extra fee for that. Now, I don't know what Carnival's price generally is for this. However, last time I checked the key package for Royal Caribbean, it was about $20, and it includes a lot of the perks that we get as loyalty members. So our thought process for that was, why book the key when we already have a lot of those perks for free as members of the Crown and Anchor Society? So we decided it would be in our best interest to not book that at this time. However, if you have a loyalty status that's a little bit on the lower side, like the gold member, which is the very beginning of the Crown and Anchor Society and a lot of other cruise lines too, then that might be something that you look into, because one of the things that they also include in a lot of the times, not all the time, but a lot of the time, is a priority boarding, which means you'll get on the ship faster. And you'll also get priority for a lot of other things, such as special excursions and classes and things like that. So you'll definitely want to look into that if you're one of the lower status. If you're one of the higher status loyalty members, it's up to you. Another package that a lot of cruise lines include as well is the dining package. Now, generally, what this includes is the specialty dining. And they'll say, okay, you can book, say, 3 or 4 nights in your package at a venue of your choice. Now, my family, we generally do not do the specialty dining packages because there's a lot of free restaurants that are already on board. There's the Solarium Bistro on Royal Caribbean. There's the Windjammer. There's Promenade Cafe on Royal Caribbean. There's the main dining room. So we're never short of finding things for free that we would really need the dining package for. However, if you're more into the sushi or into, I guess, for lack of a better term, the dining experience, then that would be something that you should probably look into. For us, it makes more sense to have us just pay the coverage fee for whatever cruise line we're on, because we don't really, like I said, we don't really use the dining package a lot. So it depends on what you're looking for if you're planning on taking advantage of the Black Friday sales. We tend, like I said, to take advantage of the beverage and the excursions package because those are what's more important for our family. However, what's important to our family is not necessarily going to be important to you, so it's up to you what you want to include. With that said, there's also times where you might want to reconsider, if you will, when you book your Black Friday sales, because sometimes they go down in price the closer you get to the cruise. Sometimes not. That's why I got to keep checking the websites for that. And in many cases, not all cases, but in many cases, you might be able to rebook the same excursion or the same benefit at a lower price. So you want to keep an eye on that. And if you booked through a travel agent or if you booked through the cruise line, they'll be able to help you out with all that and make sure that you're well taken care of. And to be honest, we just take advantage of the Black Friday sales because we find for our family then that's the best course of action. And if these Black Friday sales also apply if you're looking to book a cruise in many cases. Now, again, this will be something that you'll have to talk to your travel agent or directly with the cruise line about, because not all cruise lines do this. I believe cruise lines like Norwegian might do something like this, or I've even seen Royal Caribbean do it in the weeks leading up to Black Friday. But again, you might have to check with the cruise line or with your travel agent for this. Now, these sales might include something like kids sail free, in which case you'll have to check further into that to see if it's something that you should take advantage of. Because many times they'll put an age restriction on that. I know because I've often taken advantage of those sales. Sometimes it's just a third and fourth passenger book at, say, 10% off or half off. So that's something that you'll have to check with your individual cruise lines and see if that's something that would be useful to you. With us, we usually book through our travel agent, and they usually can get pretty decent prices for us because they use their connections for that, which is why I always encourage people to book through a TA, because sometimes they get sales that aren't necessarily included in the Black Friday sale. So anyways, that's from what I can tell, that's all that I have for the Black Friday sales. So if you like this channel at all, if you find any of the information at all helpful, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bon voyage!